On Hiller slapping hands after the tackle had been made. We're getting an injury report on Byers.
Yeah, that would be a terrible loss for the Eagles. Byers has really come on the last 6 games, and he's a big back. And even though he's halfback, he gives the power. Tony playing fullback, also another very powerful back.
2nd and 9, Philadelphia. Blitz. Cunningham motions and throws it right side, and it's incomplete, intended for Robert Drummond. Randall, by the way, Terry, has gone to the black shoes now.
Well,
first time he's worn them. The black high tops. They're size 13 and a half. And he said they're ugly, but it seems to be the thing with the Eagles, so I'm going to wear them. I would agree with him.
Well, yeah, they are ugly. You know, the black shoestrings, I think, are kind of the thing to throw them off. You put some white shoestrings on them, or maybe it's Christmas time, so maybe throw some green shoelaces on them with some tassels, red tassels.
It would not. It wouldn't help.
No, you're right. It wouldn't.
Those are
ugly. That's some big feet, too.
Out of the shotgun. Motion, offside, Philadelphia. Flags are down. There was another flag in the backfield. The pass is picked off. Intercepted by Lonnie Young, his first of the year. And he's got a long way to go. We might have offsetting penalties.
You're going to have holding on offense, and I don't know what the penalty on the outside is, but it was thrown on the receiver.
That's right. It could be. The play will stand. A 35-yard return. Lonnie Young, who has not picked off a pass this year. Here's Red Cashin.
Illegal motion, Eagles. Holding on the Eagles.
Both decline.
One of the keys in playing Cunningham, and a lot of teams believe this, as you can see in the slot, that's Keith Jackson, 88. There's your illegal motion. But the key of playing against Cunningham is forcing him to come off his receivers, pull the ball down, and not have any room to run. If he doesn't have any room to run, then he has to go back upfield. And when he goes back up the field for the 3rd time, that's when the interceptions come. Too much time for Cunningham, not being able to run, and then trying to force the football.
That is the 15th interception that Cunningham has thrown this year. The 16th interception nabbed by the Cardinals. And here's the problem Phoenix has had. They haven't had any offense at all. 101 yards last week in the loss. Up the middle, Earl Farrell, number 31. The quarterback, Gary Hogaboom, who is back in as a starter after the rookie Rosenbaugh started last week. Hogaboom with 17 interceptions so far this year. And his offensive line, Sharp, who's going to the Pro Bowl, Wolf, the rookie, Kennard, Smith, Tootie Robbins, and tight end is Walter Reeves, a rookie who's getting a start today. Jordan and Farrell in the backfield, and Roy Green and Ernie Jones are the wide receivers. Don Holmes is one of the inactive players today, so Usher and Barber are the backup wide receivers. 2nd down. Ron Wolfley is in the lineup. Leads the way on the sweep to the right, and by Sikahema, who also had come in. Number 36 gets it down to the 32-yard line. Eagle defense, an outstanding front 4, of course, led by Reggie White. Here's a flag. Personal foul. Philadelphia. And obviously Red Cashin's microphone is frozen. Now let's check this Eagle defense. Reggie White, Pitts, Brown, and Clyde Simmons, who's having a terrific year. The linebackers, Joyner, Evans, and Al Harris. And in the secondary, Eric Allen missed the start with a bad ankle, and Andre Waters was injured on Monday night, but they are both in the starting lineup. Frizzell and Hogue come in on nickel and dime situations. After the penalty, it's 1st down and 10 at the 19. 3 wide receiver set, and Earl Farrell gets the handoff. Darts to his right, and is stopped at the 11-yard line.
One of the things very few teams have been able to do is run right at the Eagle front 4. You just don't line up in power football. You don't take 2 people, 3 people, and go into one area, because these gentlemen are so strong, they disrupt the entire blocking scheme. But the thing a lot of teams have been able to do, Vern, is to go one direction, get everyone to commit, slow down, and then bring the back around, peeling him back. That seems to be the best way to attack an aggressive front 4.
2nd down, Sikahema split wide right. Green is the outside man on the left side. Handoff, Farrell Inside the 10 to the 7-yard line.
Interesting, right up the middle, going right at the strength. Jerome Brown at right tackle and Mike Pitts the other tackle for the Eagles. But I believe this. I don't believe the Cardinals will win this football game running. I believe that Hogaboom has got to throw the football in the end zone. He's in an area now which would be very difficult for the Cardinals to establish a run and get it into the end zone. I believe he has to throw it.
Well, this is a team that was totally inept last week against the Broncos. 12 attempts for 22 yards. That's the lowest since 1963. And the 22 yards, also a low mark. There's the measurement, and that's a first down.
Yeah, in that last week's game, the thing that was so amazing was the fewest for 89. There's like 9 of them. Fewest attempts, fewest average, fewest completions, fewest everything.
And then they had to stand and look at the in the stands and see an equal number almost of Bronco fans as there were Cardinal fans, which was quite embarrassing to them all.
Yeah, but they were there. Someone paid the ticket. That's all that counts.
First down and goal. No score. Farrell will try and run it. And Reggie White, along with Wes Hopkins, knock him back.
Very difficult, and I'll say it again. Teams play a gap defense. Everyone is in charge of a gap. A gap is the thing that lined up. That's that area between the tackle and the guard and the center and on down the line of scrimmage. And these big men attack those gaps, so therefore they get the penetration. So if you can't go up inside, you have to go outside, and then you run right into the linebackers. That's why you have to throw the football.
Second down and goal. Hogaboom, 3-step drop into the flat, caught, touchdown Phoenix. Roy Green, who has just broken the club record. That's his 61st career touchdown for the Cardinals. And Jeff Fisher, the defensive coordinator of Philadelphia, looks on.
I don't want to say I told you so, but this is a fact. Green to the left of your screen goes up and breaks out. Seth Joyner, 59, he blitzes. But the beauty job was the receiver to the outside of Green went in, picked off the man covering Green, freed Green up to go to the outside. That's a pick. It works. It's a touchdown. It's illegal. But everybody uses it.
Absolutely. Here's Del Greco. And following Lonnie Young's 35-yard return with an interception, Roy Green, the 32-year-old pro, makes the touchdown catch to give Phoenix a 7-0 edge on Christmas Eve.
Announcing the biggest sale ever from Ford. Now, Ford gives you a $1,000 cash bonus on the #1 selling cars and trucks in America. A $1,000 cash bonus from Ford on Taurus, Thunderbird, Probe, Tempo, Mustang, and Festiva. A $1,000 cash bonus on the best-selling Ford Escort and Ford Ranger, plus Bronco and Aerostar. Or choose 4.8% financing for 48 months on Taurus and Aerostar. It's the biggest sale ever from Ford, with a $1,000 cash bonus on many of America's best-selling cars and trucks. See your Ford dealer today.
This is it. The game is about to start.
Less filling. Tastes great.
Call it.
It's a nickel. No, quarter.
Herrera kicks off. Just a little deep.
I'll throw it to Dwight. Yeah, he's got hands like glue.
Jones drops back. Touchdown! If Taste Great can hang on to this lead, they get the case of Miller Lite and go to the Super Bowl.
We need that secret weapon. Don't worry, we're going to get that case.
Not long before the accident, Mr. Ralph Green came to see me about some coverage for his '89 coupe. Good thing he did. Initial estimate was about $2,700. Final bill came in around $3,000. Yet every penny was paid, every part restored to his complete satisfaction. At Nationwide, we put our guarantees in ink. It's how we keep our relationships in mint condition.
Nationwide is on your side.
Jones, number 86, is flanked out wide of Green to his right. Watch the route. Look at his eyes, sizing up. Is the guy looking at me? If he's looking at me, it's man coverage. Comes off, and now you see Isaiah Jenkins go to the inside with Jones, and then he stops, and he goes, whoa, look who's coming to the outside. That's Green. That's a pick. It's not a real blatant pick because Jones was deep enough, but yet he destroyed the route of the coverage of the guy on Green, allowing Green to come open.
Here's the kickoff by Del Greco. Squibs it left side, and it's picked up and taken by Heath Sherman, number 23, and he gets it back to the 28. Ron Wolfley again, who's in the Pro Bowl as a special teams player, number 24, was down to make